Hey, PF2K, thanks for holding down the fort, man.
Hey, yeah. Welcome back.
We're just doing
Did you
a
have
quick.
tea?
Oh yeah, I got it right here.
You drink
In the
black
f-
tea
in
or
the
green tea?
This is like a pink tea.
Pink tea.
I don't even
Okay.
know. I don't even know what it is. My girlfriend found like some tea site and orders us like wild teas, and like we just finished one that won the Color of the Year award in some tea thing, and it was like a really crazy, like beautiful blue color, like really wild.
So
And
the
there's-
pink tea is blue.
No, that was the one we just finished, and then now this is just
Oh.
some new pink tea. I couldn't even tell you. I'm not a tea enthusiast. I couldn't tell you what it tastes like. It's good though.
I bet.
And folks, we're in the background just kind of setting up a test game. We're playing host roulette here.
Yeah, this looks a little more promising. But
Oh, it already failed for me.
yeah, I'm stuck.
So we'll try striker host.
Hey.
Did I miss this donation? Unkool-Aid?
No, you didn't.
Did I already?
You actually talked about it before you went AFK.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Why don't I see it on the dashboard? Oh, that must have been one from... No, I don't know. That's weird. I don't see it on the dashboard, which is odd. Oh, there it is. What if we could live in a world where villagers can put out a fire with hammers? That's true.
Nice.
That is a good point.
But then we would live in a world where people could set buildings on fire using spears.
That's also true. That's a lot of friction. Well, here's our updated prize pool. $525. Oh, here we go. We got
there we go.
we got a good connection, so we'll start here in just a second.
Praise be the Lords of Connection.
So yeah, here's where the prize pool stands. So first place, it's gonna go home with $263 as it stands right now. 158 for second and 105 for third. So nice little pool. Thank you guys for contributing to the donation.
That is no longer a little pool.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
One.
You guys are very generous. Oh, and by the way, I don't think we said it, but we are going to have Celt versus Persia in this first series. And actually, I don't even know if we've announced the players. I guess I'll rewind way back. It's GiveUAnxiety versus Striker, folks. So this is our last round of 8 series here to determine
extra resources.
Wow, thank you for the donation, BPA Cog. Ban Kire. Oh, all right. You heard it, mods. Thank you for that donation. $535 now. Crazy prize pool. But yeah, we've got GiveUAnxiety versus Striker. We're getting the game going right now. Just one moment. Really excited for this series. Both strong players. Gua has not been playing a lot of Age Online, as far as I know, but like a lot of Age 3. So like mechanically, he should be very sound, you know? He's used to...
Yeah, but you could say that about Striker too. He has also been playing other games.
Oh, interesting.
Not AO necessarily, but StarCraft, for example.
All right, maybe a rusty match here. Well, here we go,
But
guys.
a good one nonetheless.
Yeah. Up north on the kind of northwest side of Oasis, blue Persian player Striker, just one spliff. Nice city name. And there goes the barracks, so Spar Bar coming.
Yeah, and Anxiety opened on berries, actually.
Why? Can you not find a hunt?
I have never seen... He does have a hunt to the north of his base, and I'm pretty sure the grass patch on the left of his TC is also a hunt. He hasn't scouted it. But
where's his scout?
I have never seen his scout is at the top
it's
of the
where
map.
there is. I was like, where? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I have never seen a kilt open on berries against any civ.
Yeah, and
on a small map.
He's a year away from being able to get picker's gloves too. Like only one villager just started gathering wood. He's got 0 wood, so that's interesting. Yeah. What do you make of that?
I'm not sure. Like one of the things with GiveUAnxiety is that you never know what he's gonna do. Like he might even skip building spearmen and go to H3 for board raiders for all I can tell. With his builds, but let's see. He does have the food for spearmen. He does start making them, but the thing is that he didn't even get picker's gloves yet. So
Did you add these
he's gonna
sheep?
be a little behind. What?
Did you add these sheep?
The brown ones? Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at those cute sheep,
Thank
guys.
you.
Look at
that. Yeah, the
Oh,
brown
no!
sheep.
Okay. They just converted. I thought we were gonna see sheep violence there from the spearmen. But
No.
we're good.
Oh,
we're good.
Oh heavens, no. Oh, but Striker is gonna take.
Oh, is he gonna get it?
Striker is actually killing 2 of Anxiety's hunts for him. Very generous.
That's very nice. I've definitely done that before when I'm in the zone and I'm just like, I'm scouting and I don't necessarily know where I am on the map and I see a hunt. I'm like, okay, kill it. And then I'm like, oh, well, you're welcome. So Celt Spearman across the map, also very cool looking Celt Spearman. I love that. Very piratey.
Pirate, yeah.
Whoa, look at those Sparabara though.
Yeah.
Wow.
The black cat spear and shield from the Halloween event.
That's legit. People putting on their finest today. Fashion show. Sunday best here. Well,
yeah,
right
but,
on.
Still, we have 6 Barbara, 7 actually, moving out for Striker, and Anxiety is gonna see them.
Yeah.
So
Good.
oh, he's actually counter-attacking with 2 of his own spearmen.
Very nice. Yeah, he's going to try to get a villager here. Striker hasn't responded to this yet, so Gua actually might get this villager. Yes, he does. No A tent down. So he is able to pick off a villager for free there. That's nice. And he probably got vision of that stone going down as well, so he knows. Oh, he could even get another spearman. That one's hurt. Yeah, nice pickup by GiveUAnxiety, getting another villager for free there and denying this hunt. He's also going to get the Sparabara too. Very nice raid here.
And back home, he's kind of safe because he doesn't really have anything outside of TC range except maybe his wood line, but he's already moving out his villagers. And these Sparbar do not have the DPS to take down that villager, but maybe this house? Yeah, he can cancel this house.
Yeah, that's annoying, but, you know, not too bad. He is going to be able to defend
Not at
this.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. So I guess the berries paid off. You know, he made himself a little less vulnerable.
Yeah, and now Striker is also on berries. He got his hunt denied. And now he's forced to gather from berries. And he also doesn't have picker's gloves. Actually, Anxiety is now
nice. Yeah, he's researching it and loom.
And he's housed though. But the good thing is, once he builds that 3rd house, he can already start going to H3. As I'm predicting he will, instead of queuing up more villagers. There you go.
So GiveUAnxiety was able to pick off 2 storehouses and at least 2 villagers. 15 villagers for Striker. 19 for GiveUAnxiety. So GiveUAnxiety has a 4 villager lead already, as well as clicking up way earlier. Yeah, Striker's a significant amount of food away. He needs to put more. He's only got 4 berry pickers without picker's gloves. Oh, he already aged up. I'm an idiot. I was like, wow, how is he not aged up? But I just missed that. My bad.
Oh, hold on. Seems like you've forgotten to draw the winner.
I did. I just realized that I saw. We'll draw it after this game, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So you have through this game to enter. So sorry, I forgot about that.
All good.
It's still open.
What I'm surprised though is that neither of the players, especially Anxiety, didn't even go for a dock. They both opted for a second PC. Like an Oasis. Winning the middle of the map is a very significant thing. Oh, but now he's gonna try and deny these villagers, but he's not gonna be able to do anything.
It's a little too late. If he was more, I think there was a window where he could have.
He's sniping 1 villager now.
Nice, good job.
1 villager, 2 maybe. Oh, he actually snipes 2.
Wow,
and he can
good
kill
work.
that 1 Sparabara. Oh, actually, he's gonna get a 3rd villager.
Wow, this is really nice by GiveUAnxiety. And you know, I was about to give him flack because I think he did have a window where he could have sniped that TC. He just had a spearman idle down here just out of vision, but he's doing a good amount of damage.
Striker's pulling off his food gatherers to help build the TC, and now he has 30 food and nothing
in the queue
coming his way. Yeah,
16 villagers to 22. Yeah, wow. So I mean, he finally cleans it up, but at what cost? Woof.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a secure hunt. I mean, that is a nice spot to have your TC, but I don't know if it
A
was
very
worth.
brave one. And then he's trying to build a dock
Oh,
now.
he's no
but
way he's getting away with
is
that.
Immediately, yeah. Also, at the very top of the map, 4 Celtic Spearmen trying to make their way to the woodline of Striker, who still doesn't have 8-10.
Oof. Yeah, no 8-10. He is finally getting bowmen out, which will finally clean up these spearmen.
Yeah, but the villager difference is already at 9.
17 to 27. Dang. And he might even get one more. Well, with Bowman out now, he won't be able to do this for too much longer. As soon as he gets 2 or 3.
No, that TC is just going to clean up the Spearman.
So, interesting. Now we kind of see what GiveUAnxiety did also get his second TC down, by the way. And he is building a second archery range. So he might be going for, I guess, a little bit of a slinger ball here. Yeah.
Yeah. It can work, especially on a small map. So slingers really shine when you can force fights with low numbers, right? And the map being so small, it really helps to have these constant skirmish fights where you just fight with low numbers, and Celt slingers really shine in that situation. And if Anxiety keeps being aggressive, I think he can do well. But Striker actually got a dock up, and he's making a fishing boat first, so he's quite confident that he can hold the water.
Well, he's got to do something because he's down 10 villagers. So, I mean, the water is like, that's a must-do to get back in this game. And hopefully he can find a way to do some damage soon because, like you mentioned, this is a pretty significant villager lead for this early in the game. Like, we just hit 8 minutes, and he's down 9 villagers. So, if he could pick off a couple relatively soon just to even out that economic advantage, I think he's going to find a way to do that, or need to find a way to do that, rather.
Well, in the Striker's defense, he is gathering from fish now, and he's also gathering from deer, whereas...
True, that's very true. Yeah, he's stolen his in-base berries.
Gathering from, Oh, but these slingers... So you see, like, when you have, like, a handful of slingers against a handful of bowmen, the slingers really really wreck the bowmen.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a good job of slinger tagging. And this is some of like the most precise micro.
Oh, there's a galley coming in. If Anxiety, just a few more seconds, and then there's going to be a galley guarding the pond.
Very nice choice, yeah. And he's going to be able to hold this just fine now.
Yeah. By the way, those shields on Anxiety's longswordsman looks pretty dope.
They're cosplaying as a shield bearer, right? Almost.
Yeah, it's just a rare shield, but it looks so good.
Great helmets too. Wow. Badass.
Oh yeah, that's the heroic Celtic helmet.
I love it. GiveUAnxiety
finally moving.
Yeah, getting some hunts finally. He could even click up to H3 if he wants. Oh, well, he's very close to it, rather.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, he just spent all that gold.
Yeah, also the age up cost for the Celts is a little different. 400 food and gold. Yeah, so he's down a bit on gold. Actually, now he evened it out. But yeah, no druids though. I don't see any druids coming up. Any sacred groves or armory or bard hall. So Anxiety just making longswordsmen and slingers so far.
Yeah, he added a couple more racks, and Striker is actually doing the same. Just barracks and barracks and range. He's just putting his first stable down now to get some Asabar out. Yeah. Ooh, nice little.
It can be good, yeah.
A raid coming from the left side, a group of 8 longswordsmen.
Yeah.
See what they can do. They can probably get into the woodline maybe and wreak some havoc.
Yeah, but Striker has some bowmen in queue, and the TC is gonna be covering the entrance. But yeah, now he needs to move the villagers.
He's gonna deny the stable. That'll be nice, or at least kill the villager.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, he does. Oh, he didn't have to cancel that, I don't think.
Oh, actually, you never cancel buildings in AOE.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a misstep because I don't think he would have been able to deny this, and that stable was almost done. So a big wood loss there.
Yeah, something like 235 wood or something.
Might have been a panic delete.
But now these bowmen are gonna clean up. Yeah, and I think now the amount of resources that Anxiety lost on those longswordsmen will kind of make up for the loss of stable. And also, look at the pond.
Yeah, he's moving out. He's gonna try to take out that galley, but Striker responds in time.
31 slingers though.
Woof. No druids, as you pointed out. So let's see how good his slinger micro is gonna be. He wants to take little groups of these slingers and right-click on these bowmen They like
Nice positioning though by Striker.
very
Moving
nice,
his
yeah.
bowman back behind the galley, and also he's healing. He's repairing the galley with his fishing boat.
Nice, I love
So
to see
all
it.
that damage that was sunk into the galley is now gone
Mm-hmm.
completely, and now he's fighting back. Very nice.
It's very hard to push ships like this, like on this kind
Yeah.
of shallows water. Like ships are just very, very good against land units, especially weak, unupgraded H2 units. Even a unit like a slinger that has high pierce resist.
Yeah, the splash damage,
Mhm,
the
the
area
splash,
damage is quite
yeah.
significant.
Well, this game is evened out a little bit. 67 villagers for giving anxiety, 53 for Striker, so still down a lot, but it's not like his economy isn't bad. And the longer this game goes on, like if he can pump out a few more fishing ships, which he's not actually, he's got 2 more galleys in queue.
Oh my god, yeah.
I would like to see him maybe before building those galleys, build another fishing ship or 2. Like I think 4 is maybe the max you'd want, but he's down. Like just being able to do something in the short term to kind of make up for
I think 2
economic
galleys
loss.
is fine for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, here comes the third, regardless. Look at these
Oh,
2 watch
yeah.
posts being built right next to each other on the left. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the right side, a little group of slingers. They want to raid too.
Slingers are an interesting choice
Yeah.
for raiding for Celts, especially because in H3 with their champion upgrade, they do get more bonus damage against villagers and also more movement speed, so they actually become pretty fast and pretty good against villagers. Oh, but now Anxiety's trying to push the pond, but 3 galleys there are just gonna say no. Oh,
Yeah,
but look
that's
at
a lot.
the those 8 slingers. Oh, that villager is she gonna survive? Oh, she's
nice.
actually gonna
8-10
survive.
to the rescue.
Yeah.
Odd farm choice placement on the right side, but that's okay.
Why not?
Might as well.
Yeah. I mean, Anxiety and his brother are also known for, unorthodox farm placement.
Proxy farms.
So, proxy farms. You see those farms now? If you build a storehouse in the middle, it's not gonna be soldier farms, but if he had just built them there without any storehouses, those would be soldier farms.
Pierce attack is going to finish in just a second for Striker. Giving Anxiety already has Pierce attack and Pierce armor. There goes the armory
He
upgrade.
has
so
double
nice
the number
timing
of
push.
ranged units. I don't know about this. for
21
Striker.
bowmen, yeah, to 37 slingers. But I don't see the slingers doing a great job of getting on the bowman. He's not microing them very well. Like the bowman count are going down very, very slowly, but this is a close fight.
Actually, the Asabara are gonna be pretty okay here, because the front line for Anxiety is gone. Well,
Wow, that was a close. That was a really even trade. Like the meat line for both of them kind of evaporated. I would love to see Mark get or Giving Anxiety get a grove, like a druid in that scenario would be so nice defensively to heal. I got like all of these units over on the right side are so hurt. Even the villagers could probably
the
take
druid.
them
Where
out.
are the druids? Anxiety needs druids, and he needs a new wood line.
Crazy back and
Anxiety
forth
is
game here. 85 villagers to 71. What Striker though is he might find himself with a window here. He's going to H3, and I don't think Mark is clicked up yet. So he's almost halfway there.
Yeah.
So this will
And
be
71 villagers is like where it doesn't matter if you're behind on villagers. Like you get enough income that you can kind of come back from most situations.
He's getting Pierce resist now as well. Really important against the current composition of Giving Anxiety. And Anxiety, yeah, I think he might want to think about canceling some stuff and going to H3, but I don't know.
Yeah, he can age up now. He does have the resources for it, and he doesn't need more. Oh, there he goes.
Nice, yeah. That's a good call. Meanwhile, Striker, he's got a nice big bank of gold, and that's what you want when you go to H3, because you're gonna drop a couple of these really expensive techs, right? Like Bowman Champion's gonna come right now.
Champion.
And Asabara Champion.
I'm not sure if he needs a Sabara champion. He doesn't have too many of them just yet. But look at that, 3 immortal camps already going down.
Oh, I love it. Immortals are so good against Celt.
They are, and especially against what Striker has, which are slingers and lots of spearmen. Actually, 14 spearmen now.
Wow.
For Anxiety. So immortals are just gonna rip through the entirety of Giving Anxiety's army
For 2 more camps too. He's got 5 going down. What a huge transition. And anxiety. So what does a Kel player do about this? I think the answer is Bowman, right?
Bowman,
Druid.
Bowman, Horseman as frontline because the Horsemen are really beefy and tanky, and like neither of these 2 units do any bonus damage against each other. So the beefier one will just buy enough time for the backline to put in some damage onto the Immortals. So you need Bowman with Druids, with the healing upgrade, of course, and Anxiety doesn't have any of that. But if he moves out with this army against Immortals and Sparabara, he's gonna regret it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is tough. He doesn't like his.
Look at all the upgrades Anxiety's getting all at the same time.
Wow,
like he only has
awesome.
upgrades in queue.
That's pretty cool. Meanwhile, great armory upgrades coming in for Striker. H3 Pierce Resist is so nice. I am a little worried that he doesn't have a lot of meat, but like if he could just hold out for a second here, 6 Immortal camps.
He already
look at the queue.
He already has 9 Immortals, so it's only going to get better for him. Also, the 3rd TC is started at the top of the map. When that finishes, he's going to have full honor Pedic.
That's a great market line TC. Give Anxiety built his forward instead. So I think, I mentioned this earlier. It seems like most of the top players build their 3rd town center for their market, right? Like one end of the map.
Yeah,
so
you kind of always want to do that, yes. Your 3rd TC needs to be your market destination.
So if Anxiety's not going to do that, I guess he's going to need, and he is putting down some stables to get Horsemen, so good call.
Yeah, good.
So I guess he's going to need to bank on like being able to gather,
Oh, there's a Sacred Grove, finally.
There we go, nice.
Oh, but there's a lot of... There's 24 villagers from Anxiety at the right side just making their way across the map. I guess he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna gather from the gold, but I don't know about this fight for Anxiety. He cannot take this fight, I think.
Oof,
Too many Immortals.
It does
24
look like
Immortals. More Immortals than Slingers here.
He's trying to put down a fortress, but I don't think...
That's not gonna
Striker's
go
never gonna let him get that up. I don't think. He does have a lot
39
of
villagers.
Dang.
39 villagers that trying to build that fort, but I mean, fort is halfway up, but Striker is actively attacking it. So
yeah, with the
I don't
Immortal
think he's gonna go
melee.
up. No.
Oh, that hurts,
yeah.
and his army's down. His pop is still staying competitive with Strikers. Like he isn't down too much, but like this is so many of his villagers doing nothing. Not
he
gathering.
has no gold. He has no gold at the moment.
Like
Striker is denying him all gold at the moment. The galleys are protecting the gold mine at near the lake.
Yeah,
he
really
tried to
needs
gather
this
from the
market.
other gold, but yeah, look at this huge gold crisis for Anxiety at the moment.
Yeah, he's got
Half of his villagers are there.
zero gathers,
Literally
no
half of
market
his
line.
villagers.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna try to get a fortress down in the back of his base, but it's not really protecting anything. That's just kind of a stay alive immediately.
Yeah.
But like, think of all the lost 46 villagers here not gathering of his 83. So just about half there. And yeah, this is a scary push. Look, some forward siege workshops coming down from Striker. And that Immortal transition was just crazy. As soon as he hit H3, he had 4 down immediately, and then he added 2 more.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got 6 Immortal camps coming out. That was that was about as good of a Immortal transition as you can get. Because I think in most cases, as Persia, especially like against Mark's composition, Immortals are the right choice, right? But you can only get their production facility in age 3, and how fast he got those production facilities down, and just like had a Immortal army out of nowhere. Like,
so
I
there
don't think
have
Mark was
been
ready.
changes made. There have been changes made to make this transition easier for Persians. H3. So Immortals used to be 2 population, like baseline, and their Immortal Champion upgrade used to reduce their pop count by 1. But now Immortals are baseline 1 pop. I mean, their stats have been adjusted, of course, but they're baseline 1 pop, and also Immortal camps themselves cost 175 wood instead of the 200.
I like that.
That does help, yes. And now there's just a lot of 42 Immortals and a bunch of bowmen at the right side.
Yeah, this
And
is
I don't know
tough.
if Anxiety is just gonna abandon this.
And that's too bad. His armory is over here. His only market, I think, is over here. And look at the map, like look at the mini map, and like look at Striker's presence. He's getting away with murder over here with all of his villagers far left. I don't know about that, but he does have his markets down. And as soon as he starts building caravans, like that's about as long of a market as you can get on Oasis, pretty much. Like even longer than the first game. So that's gonna be insane gold income. And in fact, he's pretty close to being able to go to age 4. This is looking tough
Yeah.
for Anxiety here. I don't know if he's got an answer to these immortals.
No, he's queuing up Spearman against that. He might as well not make anything. Striker has been doing a very, very good job at making sure that Anxiety has no gold.
Yeah.
And like, if you look, he has vision on every gold mine on the map that's still left. And Anxiety just doesn't have the gold to sustain unit production at the moment. His economy is in shambles.
Yeah.
He has 47, more than 47 villagers on one screen.
And
Trying to desperately gather from the gold, and that one galley can just kill the villagers that are gathering if you look at the pond.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, this is tough, and one of his forward town center is going to go down to the rallying immortals. He finally cleans up what was in his base, but like he suffered losses there. There it is,
Yeah.
GG. What a
There's
crazy
the
game.
yeah.
That was awesome.
It
What a-
is. Yeah, it was a pretty back and forth game. Striker was
That was like,
able to come back.
yeah, that was a flawless immortal transition because Mark started so strong. Like he picked off villagers. He got those storehouses right at the beginning. Like he got a lot of value from his spearman rush. But ooh, I'm so impressed with that immortal transition. That was sick. Pretty close economy. 21-minute game, 22-minute game. Only outgathered by about 5,000. So not too bad. Techs were pretty close as well. Armory was pretty close. Let's see. With the immortals at the end have couple of they have all the techs on it, 2 H3 techs. And what about
Yeah,
Anxiety?
he did have the pierce damage and armor upgrades for H3, and melee it was for H2 only. Anxiety's upgrades were also pretty okay. He missed 2 upgrades,
Yeah.
but they were pretty even on that. He just had the wrong comp for the fight. Like he threw away his comp, his army. Anxiety already ready for the next game, asking for equal footing. So I guess should leave the map.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that he's not gonna veto this or anything first, and then we'll get the
Right,
civs.
right.
I'll also pick a raffle winner after this as well. Thanks for the reminder.
Oh yeah, right.
All right, I have Striker Civ, and we will give you anxieties here. And then we'll get into this next game. Gotta update the score here. We'll just get a whisper from GiveUAnxiety. Oh, I think he did. Oh, he whispered me on Discord, sorry. Ooh, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go back to
Now
the
you
capital
got me
city.
excited.
Thank you for the follow, Dr. Poggers, Human Beings, Beans, Wicked, God, and Hunter1. Thank you very much.
Did you say Dr. Poggers?
Dr. Poggers.
I see some of the best usernames ever on Twitch.
Let's give you anxiety back in here as well. So Striker is going to be Celt this time, and Give Anxiety is going to be Egypt. Keep seeing Egypt.
Ah.
Only seen one Norse game. One Greek game. I'm surprised. And we're going to do equal footing here.
Okay, you need to promote Striker, by the way.
Yes. But let me, before I forget, draw the raffle really quick. So, sorry that took so long. Where's the giveaway? Here we go. Closing.
Oh, Mr. Milo is in the chat.
No way. What up?
Yeah, hey.
Dr. Milo in the house. All right, the winner is PC
oh, it's actually
Nerd.
Dr. Milo
oh,
now?
It's
Okay.
rigged. It's rigged. What up, dude? If you guys don't know who Mr. Milo is, that's the OG balance lead right there. He's a legend. Absolute legend. It's a privilege to have you in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. And congratulations, PC Nerd, by the way. Let me update the bracket as well. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? What am I doing? Sorry.
Mr. Milo, have you ever had the chance to try out Project Celeste yet? I'm curious to know your opinion on the recent balance changes. Oh, you should download it. I'm sure somebody can link you the website where you can download the game, but whenever you can.
All right, here we go, guys. Game 2 of the last round of 8 series. Striker's up 1 over GiveUAnxiety. Just needs one more on equal footing here to clinch it. We're doing best of 3s here. And the winner of this match is going to play against Zerton in the semis. So the work isn't over after this match, that's for sure.
Yeah, Romans, Mr. Milo. We're working on the Romans. They'll be released somewhere early 2021. It's been over 2 years of work, almost. Oh, the game didn't start.
Oh yeah, we may need to...
Yeah.
I'm hung up on it. I gotta wait for it to...
Oh, okay.
To back out here. I'll play a little host roulette. The ghost of Games for Windows Live haunts us yet. Hang tight, folks. Oh, I think
Looks
so. They made you a host. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you
Okay,
you
yeah,
give it a
sure.
try.
Equal footing, right?
Yep. EQ.
I wish we could show Mr. Milo the new arena. We will eventually.
Oh yeah, here I'll just go to my in-game screen so he can see the UI at least. Look at this, Milo. The arena. And all the different maps. You even get a preview, new maps as well, and you can even mess around with map size and map resources. I don't think we had anything like this. There's even a handicap setting. It's pretty badass. Hey, thanks Hive Shadow. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm having a lot of fun as well.
Oh yeah, I guess. Oh, maybe it's working now.
Well, maybe cross your
Let's
fingers,
see.
everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tease me, the ace. Don't tease me.
Replay system, right? Okay, I don't think this is connecting again, but we can try again with Striker hosting. It's always Striker, man. Press F for Striker in the chat.
Guess while we're waiting, quick look at the prize pool again. We're up to 535 bucks, so 268 bucks for first place as it stands, 161 for second, 107 bucks for third, and don't forget, I keep forgetting to bring this up, but stick around for the very end of today's stream. We'll do a vote for the fan favorite series, and let's try Striker. We're gonna do a vote for the fan favorite series. So you guys we're gonna do a poll in the chat, and the poll options are gonna be every series that we do today. So all the round of 8s, as well as however many semis we get through, if any. And you guys are gonna vote on your favorite, for whatever reason, what you enjoyed watching the most, or whatever. And the winners Like the players who played in that winning series, and here we go. This is working now. Good job.
Oh, okay.
The players who played in that winning series are going to get $25 each. Oops, I did this the wrong way. No, I didn't. So stick around and help decide that. So we'll do that today and tomorrow. And
do you also have a do you also have a favorite co-caster award or something?
Oh, I should have done that. I should have done that. Stiff competition today,
just
though.
kidding.
Stiff competition today. Everybody's been awesome.
Yeah.
So we've got GiveUAnxiety up north, the Red Egypt. Uh-oh.
What's the pause for?
Oh, no second hunt, he says. Is he really scouted that much? I guess so. He's gone on back and done stone. I think you're right, though.
Yeah, it's a hunt.
In this
100%.
batch.
100%.
Because usually the terrain is a little disturbed.
Yep.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too fast of a call.
Yeah, it's a hunt there, 100%. Anxiety has one to the right side of his base too.
But anyways, yeah, up north, Red Egypt, GiveUAnxiety, he is down 1-0 to Striker. This is a best of 3 series, so he's gotta find a way to pull this one off.
Clean build by Striker. Look at that. All resources at 0.
Nice.
Making his barracks.
Nice. The spending.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some cows too. Geralt of Rivia. I love the name. Little Witcher reference.
There's the hunt, like I said, for Striker.
You called it. You called it. Barracks going down, unsurprisingly, and barracks going down for GiveUAnxiety as well.
There's a second hunt for Anxiety as well, so everything is fine. Safe second gold for both players. Actually, Striker has a very good third gold too.
Yeah, way over here on the left.
Next.
He can wall that in real nice.
Yeah. So,
Mark could wall his in pretty well too. Just take an extra little bit of stone there.
Hmm?
Lots of cows too. Striker's hoarding a lot of beef.
Right.
Well, actually, here, answer me this, BF2K. So you see how GiveUAnxiety is gathering cows from an empowered town center. How close is that to hunting? That's not. It's still not as good as a hunt, is it? As an unempowered hunt.
So there are two things here to consider. One of them is that those villagers are gathering faster from the empowerment of the priestess, but also they're getting conservation from the priestess. So
Empowered is conservation as well?
Yeah.
Whoa.
As far as I know, so each of those cows is actually 220 food, so 10% more food. 10% more food, and also extra carry capacity, which is irrelevant because the cows are, just adjacent to the TC. But yeah, I think empowered cows are nearly as good as like unempowered hunting, non-hunting dogs huntable.
I see. Nice.
But if you get hunting dogs, it also affects your cows, so the conservation stacks.
That's right, because it's huntables and herdables, right?
Herdable.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, here comes a group of Celt spearmen who also look amazing. Wow, everybody is just like on point today with the fashion. Coming up the right side, 6 of them. Meantime, these Egyptian spearmen, they want in on the action as well. So we got 3 of them kind of ugly waddling down the left side.
Egyptian spearmen have the derpiest walk animation. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna stick my spear in your face.
It took so many
There's a Temple
hits.
of Ra though.
Yeah.
Temple of Ra going down for.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be able to get some axemen out. These Celt spearmen haven't done too much damage yet.
Nice tanking for Anxiety with a scout, but he needs to mark with a spearman. Oh no, he's gonna lose it though. Still okay.
Ooh, even
He's
pulled the
building
priestess to
Temple of
heal.
Ra.
I love that.
Yeah. He's building his Temple of Ra with 2 villagers, so he's gonna be aging up quite soon. And Striker
He's gonna lose the priestess. Is he
and
gonna
the
be
scout. Oh, disaster!
Oh,
man. Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
That's
Striker can go home now.
That's
Happily.
tough. That's a huge loss.
Yeah.
And he's forcing him, or Striker's forcing GiveUAnxiety to build so many Egyptian spearmen, which you just like do not want.
Especially against Celts.
Yeah.
Which don't have any cal even.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also stealing Anxiety's cows, sneaking them on the right side. But yeah, Anxiety is struggling a bit at the moment for resources. He doesn't have a priestess, so he needs to start gathering gold. Oh, but he's trying to do a counter attack with his own spearmen, and that's pretty okay because it does mean that pressure is off of him for now at least. But Striker really nicely trying to focus down the low spearman first, so he immediately went for that one spearman who was almost dead.
Striker is down a couple villagers, 18 to 21. Both of them are getting their second town center out as well, and both in a relatively defensive position. No one's getting too crazy with their town center placement.
Anxiety needs to leave though.
Yeah, he's overextending a little bit. I guess I don't blame him if he just wants to throw these away, but he could, you know, he might be able to find some value in them later. But yeah, they're not going to kill long swordsmen.
Nice.
Well, he
Trading
really wants
one
a
Egyptian
storehouse.
spearman for one long swordsman. Yeah, that's storehouse. I don't know, maybe he just hates...
He will not gather from these
storehouses.
straggler trees here. Denying it. Second barracks going down for Striker as well, so he's going to go a little more infantry before slingers. And we'll see what
Yeah, that's
GiveUAnxiety
one way.
does.
That's one way to play CVE. You know, just have lots of long swordsmen and just, you know, run around the map and do damage. Oh, but look at this! Anxiety found all of those cows that took all that long. They took so long to just like sneak around the side of the map and walk all the way. But Anxiety was at the right place at the right time.
I take
Striker
back-
is not trying to. Striker is sending a cow recovery force.
The cow task
of-
force.
Yeah, of 4 longswordsmen, but they're going the wrong way.
I take back everything bad I've said about the Egyptian spearmen. That's about as much value as you can hope to get. And look at it's like
those guys are worth their weight in gold.
who's the guy that played the flute to lead the snakes out of Ireland or whatever that story is. This is like the equivalent right now with the Egyptian spearmen and the cows. Very nice pickup. So where do we stand here? 26 villagers for Striker, 30 for GiveUAnxiety. So GiveUAnxiety's been up on villagers a bit. I don't know if Striker's dropping them or what. He's also building Sacred Deer. That's very cool. And he's he's rallying the
Finally,
town.
somebody.
So I get it. It takes a little bit more APM. It takes a little bit more focus, but it seems like Sacred Deer are so underutilized. Like you
They've been
don't
buffed
need to.
significantly in Celeste. Their build limit has been increased to 40 from 25, so you can have more of them already built, like without having to constantly locate your sacred groves. The train time has been reduced drastically, like from 30 seconds to 20, and also the maximum number of villagers that can gather from a single deer has been increased. And also, don't forget that they benefit from hunting dogs.
That's right. Wow, they sure do. Like if you're a Celt player, you know, if you can get used to just constantly pumping out Sacred Deer, you don't need to build farms.
No,
also
we also added an upgrade for them in H4.
Wow.
If you look at the Sacred Grove, the gift of Drovantia, you can see that there will be even higher gather rates for them in H4. So if somebody really dedicates themselves to building Sacred Groves and Sacred Deer, it's gonna be faster food gathering than farms until the very late game. So
250
very
food.
good on Striker for doing that.
Nice. Guys,
Oh yeah, I also forgot that they also hold more food inside of them now. Yeah, I forgot about that.
PF2K is begging you guys to use Sacred Deer.
Pretty much.
How many times do they need to be buffed? Build some Sacred Deer.
Yeah, we also buffed the Norse Raven.
Oh,
But nobody
sick!
is using that either.
The Raven's
Norse
so
Raven
cool.
is permanent now. It doesn't have a
Really?
cooldown. Yeah, but now it can be shot down by ranged units. So
But
that's
you could
the
just
drawback.
recall it, right?
Yeah, you can just make it again. Oh, but
Whoa.
what is Anxiety doing? He's bleeding out units
Yeah,
here.
he can't engage. He can't engage yet.
No, he does have a priestess again. Actually, if we forgot to mention, he rebuilt those priestesses, so that's very nice, and he's making more of them. So
He's got his
bunch
TCs empowered. He's healing with them. That's very nice. But this is a lot of long swordsmen, and they're way better than the Axemen before Axemen Champion.
they are. But the sustain from the priestesses, they're healing each other too.
That's nice.
They are
Yeah.
both really injured, but yeah, now they're healing each other back up. We have 47 villagers to 40, so Anxiety ahead by 7 villagers.
Wow.
And he's built an armory, so he's gonna be making getting upgrades. I mean,
I
no
think-
armory for Striker just yet.
Yeah. Yeah, he did get ranged resist, which is kind of an interesting choice to get first because there's no ranged. There's no ranged
Wait,
attack.
who is getting rage resist?
Giving Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Wait, did I
Did
look at
get
the
any
wrong?
upgrades? No. Egypt has.
Oh,
both
they don't
armory
have
up-
it. They
armor
don't. That's
upgrades
right. I
combined.
forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Actually, it's always better to get this upgrade.
Yeah, I would agree. I totally forgot that about Egypt.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why
Maybe-
would he get range resist here? That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
I know. It's a
Okay.
little confusing. But yeah, if you hover over it, you can see that it gives all of the armor
That's right.
upgrades at
Yeah,
the same time.
yeah.
It's slightly more expensive, but
It's worth
way
it.
better.
It's worth it.
considering the cost and the research time, yeah, always get the armor upgrades first. So one thing you can do, like a neat trick,
Nice
if you want to
raid.
like really time your upgrade, is that you first build an armory with the Egyptians. Then as soon as the first one is done, you queue up the armor upgrade, and you start another armory. So by the time the armor upgrade is done, you have 2 armories, and you can research both the damage ones
Nice.
at the same time. But look at this, Anxiety is surrounding Striker's base with little groups of units
Yeah.
on all sides.
Both of them are
There's
doing some
keeping-
amazing multi-pronged raiding. Like there's a small group of
Yes.
longswordsmen in the woodline of Anxiety. There's more over here coming on the berries. There's a raid from Giving Anxiety in the base of Striker, which he just cleaned up, and another one, yeah, kind of waiting to go into the woodline here. And on the left side, he just hit a gold mine. Yeah, both of these guys are doing a great job raiding each other with these tiny
Yeah.
groups of infantry units, and giving Anxiety showing that hey, these Egyptian barracks units don't need speed. I could still raid. And there's a
Look
temple
at
of
this
Set
though,
going down as well.
the sacred deer are really nice.
I know,
Striker
right? And he's got 2
Yeah.
groves building him and a rally to the town center.
Yeah.
I love this. I love it.
Yeah. Very, very nice.
So temple of Set.
Anxiety.
He's-
Yeah, there's the Temple of Set halfway done for Giving Anxiety, and H3 also halfway done for Striker. But Striker has only. Okay, now he's building more archer ranges actually. So I wonder what he's gonna do when he hits H3. Is he gonna get Longswordsman Champion and Bowman? Or is he gonna get Slingers? He is sending 32 Longswordsmen on
see
the left
this.
side.
This is going to be tough. I will say that Giving Anxiety's built a really good job building kind of like a Sim City here of his base. Like, look, he's really tight and compact. He's not leaving much room for these like melee units to get a big surround or anything like that. Close
yeah.
quarters combat on here. Still hasn't researched an armory upgrade.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, actually,
Oh, yes,
wait,
he has. What am I-
Anxiety
what
did
am-
research.
yeah, what am
one.
I talking about?
Anxiety, yeah. There's a lot of longswordsmen here, but okay,
Yeah,
let's see.
Axeman Champion
third
on the
TC
way.
by. Uh-oh, yeah, you're right. Axeman Champion, extremely good upgrade. Oh, but Striker is trapped. Oh my God, there is no
Oh.
escape for these longswordsmen.
Oh, does he realize this? And meanwhile, raids on the gold, the 3rd gold by Giving Anxiety with those Egyptian spearmen, and he's got a couple of axemen in the woodline wreaking havoc. And yeah, I get that was you were totally right. Giving Anxiety moved his axemen in such a good position and tried to trap those longswordsmen. He just kind of guessed wrong. The longswordsman doubled
Oh
back.
my God, look at
Ooh.
this Striker. What is Striker doing? All the splash damage from the axeman
Yeah,
is
he-
gonna demolish his longswordsman.
He does not want to
All
take
those
this
tight
fight.
choke points. Yeah.
Axeman Champion is so good. It does have splash damage. Damn, they have a 3x to infantry. I forgot how good their multiplier is.
Well, the base DPS is quite low if you compare it to the longswordsman, but yeah.
Well, another group coming into strike. Both these guys are doing a great job raiding. Look at 2 more groups from Giving Anxiety, and he's just being
my God.
relentless on
Such
that 3rd
chaos
gold.
everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, Striker-
Anxiety even raiding with the priestesses.
He needs to get
Defensive
a
priestess.
like a mine on that 3rd gold, I think. But
Yeah,
yeah, once
so
again, killing a bunch.
The
of
only thing that
villagers.
Striker needs to do to complete the Celtic main repertoire would be to use the gold mine and rights, and that's all he needs to do.
Well, he's got to get some woads out too.
Yeah. Well,
All right, cleans
let's
up
see.
that gold.
I'm actually not sure about Woad Raiders against what Anxiety
Oh
has at the
no,
moment.
for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
just to complete the Celt Age 3
Oh, right,
cycle.
right,
But yeah,
right.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
necessarily have a place right now. Wow, Striker is like not backing down with this group of longswordsmen. Like a lot of them are really hurt. But he,
but Striker is sending a bunch of his bowman
Yeah,
just got
I see
caught, and it's extra deadly against axemen because if you just walk in the middle of them, all the splash damage overlap is gonna really hurt you.
he's getting
And
a
now
scary amount of bowmen because look at the left side too. He's got another group of 12. So once he consolidates this group of bowmen, he's gonna have a lot of
Yeah, Anxiety's
damage.
only building axemen at the moment, so maybe he's just. I think what Striker. Oh my God,
Oh,
this is
no,
gonna
he
be
does
so
have
bad.
27 slingers out of nowhere. So he's actually, if he can micro well, he's ready for these bowmen. This is going to be a heavily microed fight here.
Yeah, now Anxiety is switching to slingers as soon as he saw those bowmen.
I don't even know where those came from. All of a sudden he's got 25. I didn't see any of them. But here we go. This is going to be a huge fight. We'll see how well that Anxiety can slinger tag because he's got to do something about these bowmen. Otherwise they're going to hurt his champion Axeman so bad.
The thing is with Striker using all those sacred deer, he hasn't made any druids.
That's true,
His
yeah.
sacred groves have been building nothing but sacred deer for now.
He needs druids so bad. Now he's in a choke point. This is also a pretty tough Sim City, but like he's got nowhere to go pretty soon. Anxiety can get right up here with these slingers. Also, like barely any meat line. This is going to be a close fight, but I wonder if the pop also very much in favor of BB Anxiety. And Striker's having a food crisis. Like he's so
not enough.
low.
How many does he have? He only has 12 on food. I think you need a little bit more scouts.
And Anxiety still has a huge bank. This is going to be tough. Like he might be able to defend for a little while, but I wonder. And here come the Woad Raiders, and now they have a place since the Axemen are out of position.
Oh, there's a right. The training time right for a Striker.
That is
very
awesome.
Nice.
So yeah, you could see all the production facilities growing because they're all training their units much faster with that right. Wow, crazy fight. Trying to get the Woad Raiders microed around on the slingers. Meanwhile, their Axeman champion in the wood line of Striker, because Striker being a little risky with a forward wood line, like rather than rotate his camera, he sent them forward, but that is not working out because he is losing villagers.
Oh yeah, soon there will be so many dead villagers.
Ooh,
there
66 to 82. So even though he's going to defend this, that was a big pickup by Game Anxiety. I think that went much better in his favor.
Just compare the banks. Like
Yeah.
Anxiety still has thousands of resources, and Striker is just scraping the bottom of the barrel, so to speak.
Giving Anxiety sending a huge group of villagers down here. I guess presumably, oh no, it's for a gold mine. Meanwhile, Striker is setting up his markets on the left side, but they're undefended, not walled in. So you better hope that Giving Anxiety doesn't scout this. And look at a cool stable transition here. 3 forward stables coming down. What do you think we're gonna see? Is this a camels or chariot archers?
If it's gonna be camels, then he's gonna be sad because Striker also built 2 stables.
Oh yeah,
I know only one unit that can be made from the Celt stable.
the badass horsemen. So this time the Axemen are in a much better position to defend against a Woad Raider flank. So it's gonna come down to these slingers on the bowmen
here
again.
come the slingers.
Oh, they're able to walk right up on the bowman. There's like no meat down here.
Oh jeez, yeah. But Striker's trying to flank with the Woads, but Anxiety is on top of his army movement. Now those Woads are coming to attack the slingers, but the Axemen are there to stop them.
Wow, this is scary.
Striker needs to be a bit more on point with his army movement, I feel. He did lose one of his stables.
Ooh, he can get right up on these slingers right now. There are no Axemen in position. He let them drift too far apart. Oh my gosh. And they just melted, and he's able to get out of there without any hits from the Axemen. And meanwhile, now the Axemen are fighting the bowmen, which is not what you want. And Giving Anxiety, they looked like he was very much in command here, but he's slipping a little bit with his engagements. I think Striker just had 2 really good engagements in a row.
Yeah.
But is it enough?
No temple at all. I think Striker still needs to mix in some Woad Raider, some druids.
Yeah, for
into his
sure.
army. There's another right. This time it's the building damage, right? Is it? Oh, he's just gonna right-click the TC of Giving Anxiety with his Woad Raider.
Interesting
and I
choice.
think that's gonna do it. Yeah.
Well, enough
Striker
Axemen
is
champion
just
are
straight
coming
up
here.
going for the favorite game of this tournament prize.
And he's gonna push him back at his base. Like that was enough to distract Giving Anxiety.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna get it. But,
no, because
I mean,
Anxiety is repairing with 8 villagers. That's why he almost got the TC, but yeah, he lost so many Woad Raiders there.
He did. I mean,
it was effectively nothing.
It was enough to get GiveUAnxiety out of his base, but yeah, what cost?
True.
I guess 90 villagers for Striker to 99 to GiveUAnxiety. So somehow, I thought he would be much worse off, to be honest. But like, that's essential.
Yeah, just a few moments ago, Striker was at like 65. Now he's at 90.
What about?
But yeah, there are the camels. I'm not sure if 2 horsemen can take on 4 camels because of the new cav armor that they have. They do have a little bit of cav armor now, baseline 20.
Now, GiveUAnxiety, he like, I think he's got the edge on armory slightly.
He is not set up for the late game though, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he did no markets again. You're right. I was just about to say. Well, here he comes again into the base. I think, like, I guess he doesn't really have a lot to gain from this angle of attack, right? He could take out some houses, I guess. That's annoying, but like, I feel like he's got to find the caravan line. Like, he's got to know what's up, right? The market's somewhere. Like, attack there, you know?
I can check his vision. He does see them now. It's the first time.
Oh, and he does have a group over there of axemen. He's like just out of range. Or he's gonna fight a huge
at the top
group.
right. There are some boards at the top right. They are gonna.
Oh my god, that's juicy. There are 27 villagers over here, and they're going the wrong way. Here come the axemen. He's pulling back his main army as well, but there is a group of axemen on the left side as well that found.
Striker is going H4 actually. Let me check his base. He only has 1 stable, so... Oh, actually, no, he's building more. He's building a lot more stables, actually. 7.
Do we see a Temple of Ta anywhere from the Egyptian player? I don't think so.
There's a Temple of Ta, actually.
Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. So Egypt going to go to H4.
But woes are close. If Striker sees that temple with his woes...
Yeah, and this is... I can't remember what... We were just talking about this in another series, but at this point, like... Really, both players need to get some walls up. Like, you can't just let the Woad Raiders run in right now. Like, you gotta build some walls up, make them work for it, make them fight to get through. But yeah, you can't let them run right into your base like this. Oh god, they are so close to that Temple of Ta.
They are, but at this point, I think it's too late for 4 Woads to deny Temple of Ta. By the way, one thing that probably most people don't know is that in champion mode, when you build an Egyptian temple, the next ones of the same type will become cheaper.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Temple of, yeah, we added that later.
That's
because
cool.
Like the Temple of Ta is 200. I mean, Temple of Ra is 200 food and 200 wood.
Yeah, that's
but once you age up, it's only 200 wood.
That makes sense.
So like every temple, so only the wood cost of each temple remains. So you can build more of them once you age up.
Here we go. GiveUAnxiety hitting the market line now, and also you called it Striker researching Carpentum Champion, and making a transition into Carpentum. So he'll be very mobile.
Yeah, now it's gonna be tough for Anxiety, but he is also H4 himself. So I'm curious what he's gonna do. I don't see. Oh, there's 1 fortress at the right side, and he's building a TC next to it. So maybe he's gonna build his.
And siege workshops. Are we gonna see some catapults for those bowmen, maybe? Or you could just go for the Palantonans, I guess. But we're gonna see some Egyptian siege.
For both of them, he needs a siege workshop, right? Because Egyptians don't make talents from their forts. You make them from siege workshop.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I wonder what he's gonna build out of those. Meanwhile,
elephants.
The bowmen are just walking right up into GiveUAnxiety's base.
I think what Striker is trying to do is force fights and get rid of these bowmen from his population so he can replace them with Carpentons.
Anxiety doing a fair amount of damage to the infrastructure of Striker. They just killed 2 production facilities, but what did he's got no answer.
41 bowmen in his base. Anxiety is just abandoning. And actually, Striker is gonna snipe this armory and deny his H4 armor upgrade, which is huge. Actually,
that's brutal.
Wow.
GiveUAnxiety also just killed. Or he's about to kill the last market as well, and he's still in the main base, wreaking havoc on the infrastructure. Yeah, down goes the market. So we've all got almost a base trade here. Like both of these guys just took a big swing at each other's like heart of their base and their infrastructure.
I think the problem is Striker's units are ranged, and you don't want to trickle in units into ranged balls.
Yeah, here we go.
But I guess finally there is a sizable army from Anxiety.
And those are not Camel Champion though, so they're not nearly as good at those bowmen as they could be. Yeah, still no response. He's actually going to try to rebuild the markets. He's being very greedy here, but the Axemen are right there. He is wisely getting walls.
I don't think Anxiety is going to check that though.
Yeah,
I
would be surprised. Ah, that's too bad. If only he knew.
Oh, there are
Oh, here
two
we go.
Siege Workshops now for Anxiety.
Yeah.
And Striker is trying to do some Carpentome raids. Let's see how successful he is going to be with that.
So we see Anxiety. We're both in H4, right? This is getting into the extreme late game. Anxiety's still pumping out Axemen. Like, is that the right choice? Actually, here he goes. Now he switches Q to Slingers.
Okay, Slingers.
Oh
are
no,
gonna
these
die even
villagers!
faster.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
And I guess this isn't. He's still at 93 after all of that to 80. So not really a. He could afford to get rid of those villagers, to be honest.
Yeah.
Good fortress placement.
after all of those losses, he's still at 94.
Yeah, that's wild. He was actually doing him a favor here.
Oh, but what is happening to Striker's main base?
Oh my God, is he gonna get this TC for free?
Yeah, now.
But here come the Carpentums as well. He needs Camel Champion so badly for that, like the ranged boost.
Is he not gonna defend?
Oh, a right as well. I'm not sure which
one.
one.
Yeah, the train time raid right, but he's gonna. Okay, how often do you see an H4 TC die to Axeman?
That's nutty. Yeah. Well, I mean, to his credit, Anxiety was also raiding the left side, the market line, so there was just so many attacks for Striker to respond to, and these camels now shutting down the Carpentums. I keep waiting to see Camel Champion in the queue because that would benefit.
Yeah.
Anxiety
Also, the factory techs for.
Where did this forward fortress come from?
Yeah, I was saying that like Anxiety was building a forward fortress while taking down the TC of.
Oh my gosh.
Striker, and
he's trying to take it down with horsemen,
curious to see if there will be any war elephants here.
Yeah, I've been looking out for that too. I've seen none in the queue. He's just continuing to pump out Axemen, which is that the right choice?
Oh, again, Striker trying to take down a building that's being. Oh, but never mind. The Carpentomes killed most of those villagers. But I think ultimately, Anxiety can still save the fortress. Oh, and once again, Striker throwing in so many units to try and kill the building.
Now
maybe
now more slingers and
suddenly, yeah, the Carpentomes. But at the same time, a group of 12 Axemen on the left trying to once again go to the market line of Striker. But Striker did rebuild his market line really nicely. He's getting 111 gold per trip.
Oh, there we go. I was looking for
which is way more than what Anxiety is getting.
Yeah.
Oh, Striker needs to focus the fortress and then focus the priestesses.
Wow, and this is about the closest game we've had. These guys are about dead even population. 86 villagers to 91, so essentially even on villagers.
Actually, Slingers, like not even champion Slingers, because Slinger champion at least helps a bit against Carps. If you look at the upgrade, it gives them a lot more pierce armor, but Anxiety is just making like vanilla Slingers against champion Carpentome, so I'm curious to see how well this is gonna go.
Yeah, and he's definitely starved for gold. He needs some big champion upgrades, like he needs Camel. I guess he might as well get the Slinger champion as well. He does have H4 armor, which is great.
Yeah, he does have the H4 barracks factory tech though, so that's very good for him. You know, close combat expertise. Gives them more damage and more health for all of the barracks units. But yeah, look at how fast these Carpentomes just destroy the Slingers. Like, no sweat.
Dang, this is
look at that.
Such a close match.
Yeah.
But yeah,
let's see, 86 villagers to 106 villagers for Anxiety.
He's trying to overwhelm them with trash. Like, where are the elephants? I mean, I guess the horse, there's enough horsemen out where maybe elephants are a little risky, but like maybe some siege for the Carpentomes. Like he's trying to zerg it, I guess.
Do you remember that game on Arabia years ago where one player made nothing but champion spearmen and catapults in Arabia?
I do. I'm pretty sure that was. Was that like Troller and Soldier?
No. I'm trying to remember the name, but. Yeah, I was gonna say that maybe that's something that Anxiety can consider doing.
Great raid on the markets here.
Finally getting Camel Champion.
Nice, okay, finally. And he's getting horseshoes as well, huge upgrade.
Oh, it was Vangelis, yeah, he's in the chat. Yeah, I knew you.
No, for real?
I just couldn't remember your name.
Wow, awesome. Well, good to see you, Vangelis. Long time no see. What up, Mista? Wow, great raids. Like, and Anxiety's got a bunch of camels like right in the market line of Striker. What a slugfest. Now, the one thing that Striker hasn't been able to do recently is have put much pressure on Anxiety. And here comes Slinger Champion. Saddlebags as well.
Okay.
But Striker hasn't been able to put on much pressure to giving Anxiety lately. He's also really hurting for food. Only 13 gathers.
He is really
with the
behind
Sacred
in
Deer,
armory
though.
upgrade. That's the thing.
Yeah.
His armory is a lot more. It's quite behind Anxiety's.
Yeah, these Carpetones have age 4 pierce attack. Like they're pretty nasty. And I guess Anxiety does have age 4 armor, but he really needs these attack upgrades. Oh, he has age 4 melee attack, so his camels are actually very good.
Yeah. Now, especially with the Camel Champion.
What a nutty game. So the score is kind of starting to dip for Striker, and I think that's probably largely to do with the bank. Well, I don't know. It seems pretty even to me. This is why the score is like deceiving.
No, it's
to me.
fine. It's fine actually.
It's the
Striker
villagers.
is,
Anxiety has way
score,
too many. Look at that, 117 villagers. So they're
That's
even
a
on
Halo Easter egg, 117.
So they're even on pop, but like Striker's army is like
These
much higher
slingers are as
supply.
good as gone.
Oh,
Like, look at that.
My god.
Jeez. Like,
Damn.
yeah, you just don't make slingers against Carpetones.
What do you do right now as giving Anxiety to deal with these Carpetones? Is it elephants? Like I'm not honestly not even
Elephants
sure.
can tank Carpetones for days, but we have some experts in the chat. Maybe Troller or Zerthan can give us some hints on how they would deal with Champ Carps and Champ Horsemen as Egypt, but yeah, I mean, Anxiety is still okay, but these Carpetones are really hurting him. I can tell you for sure, though, slingers are not the answer.
Yeah. Well, for the first time in several minutes, Striker is able to get outside of his own base, and he's actually doing significant damage parking these like crazy upgraded Carpetones
Yeah.
in the market line of giving
Yeah.
Anxiety. And like, look at the corpses. And like, take a look at Striker's walls, like his base construction. Like, he's finally getting it together here. Oh, there is
but
a
there's
forward.
a fort, though. That fort is gonna be
Yeah,
annoying.
that's a nasty fortress.
They're saying in the chat that you need mass camels and some siege towers. So siege towers to do counter damage because carps cannot kill siege towers, and mass champion camels to kill the carps.
Yeah, and Giving Anxiety built these 2 forward siege workshops like 10 minutes ago.
But look at his
maybe?
population, though. He's falling so far behind in population.
Oof, yeah, 82 village. So they're even on villagers now. So he's just down 60 army supply,
Jeez.
and these Carpetoms, oof.
Are just Anxiety is just
control.
making so many slingers. Like, he didn't seem to learn his lesson. Look at that. Like, slingers get countered by carps way harder than the other way around because of the splash damage, extra range. Well, not extra range, but you know, extra health. So much armor. And now we even have the damage right from Striker.
Oh, Andrasta, that's the one that I know. And he's right in the market line. Like, there's no answer. There's you look at Anxiety's gold. Like, he's struggling.
Yeah.
I guess this is the one time.
Striker in both games has done a very good job at making sure that Anxiety has no gold. Like last game too, if you remember, he just denied Anxiety of all gold income. And there's
Wow, that was a
yeah.
wild game. I thought Anxiety had it for a while. He was just in
Yeah,
Striker's
so
base
did I.
for so long.
Jeez.
What a game, guys. That was crazy. Good job, Striker. That was I mean, 2-0, but that was a close game. I thought for a while that Anxiety had that. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. Very even gathering for such a long game. Within 3K there.
Same number of techs, same number of villagers.
Wow, yeah. Close game. That really just kind of came down to unit control
Just
at the
don't
very
make
end.
slingers against Carpetones. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the composition at the very end. Like, I kept building slingers and kept building axemen too, which didn't. I don't know. It didn't seem like they were doing enough. Although he was able to do a lot of like infrastructure damage with the axemen. You know, like he took out a lot of buildings and stuff. But in fights, yeah, I would have loved to see some elephants. I guess maybe some elephant archers. I don't know. It's tough.
People in the chat just said that you just need to make a ton of camels, and I think I agree with that. But Anxiety just made slingers, and he didn't get the speed upgrade for his camels and his stables. So yeah,
That
I
was-
think basically, like literally, I think the worst unit you can make is the Slinger, because it's the only unit that Carpentomes actually have bonus damage against. I guess Elephant Archers too, but you never really see those. Yeah, I think it came down to army composition, because Anxiety had way more bank, way more villagers. He was ahead in the game. He had map control, but then he just lost too many units to Carpentomes that never died, and eventually he got overwhelmed. Nicely done though by Striker. Never giving up.
Very
Finally
good.
doing it
Yeah,
back.
very good series. Huge props to both players. That was a crazy close game. Wow. Well,
I would actually like to point out though that Anxiety is missing his H3 economic upgrades. So even though he had so many extra villagers, the actual income, as you could see in the quest stats, was not very different. But if you look at the current villager population graph, you'll see that Anxiety had so much more villagers for a long time, for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 8 minutes. Yeah. You really need to get upgrades.
yeah, armory makes a huge difference. Those economic upgrades make a huge difference. Like
Oh,
there are
of course,
so
yeah.
many upgrades to get, like thousands of resources worth of upgrades, but
Yeah.
they're worth it. Like they're so important.
Always.
Let me thank these players really quick, because that was a great series
For sure.
and great casting. PF2K, well done, well done.
Oh. Do I get the favorite
That's right. You
co-caster
got,
award?
I'm getting trophies made. So, let's have a look at where things stand. So that is our round of 8. I mean, the scoreboard says it was one-sided, but I mean, those were some very close games. The Eerie and Optimal Acorn series so close. Like this last game of GiveUAnxiety and Striker so close. Even the Verhoover and Recon games were slugfests. But man, that's awesome.
It's only gonna get better though. Look at those brackets, the ones that are coming up.